Good morning from beautiful Jeju Island. Join me today for day 2 of my Jeju adventure as we visit one of the most beautiful signs of spring here in Korea, the stunning canola flower fields. Let's explore the beauty of Jeju Island together. Yesterday was already amazing, but today feels extra special because we're finally going to visit the famous Hyuri Natural Park. But before reaching there, we decided to make a quick stop first at one of Jeju's most scenic spring roads, Noksan-ro Road. What I love most about Jeju is that even simple roads like this already feel magical. Hindi mo kailangan pumunta agad sa main tourist attractions because the journey itself is already part of the experience. Imagine driving along a peaceful road surrounded by bright yellow canola flowers, cool spring breeze, and endless nature views everywhere. Even though the cherry blossoms weren't yet in full bloom during my visit, the combination of the yellow canola fields and these beautiful flowering trees still made the whole place look magical. And by the way, I wasn't really familiar with these flowers at first, but after checking, I think these are camellia flowers, one of Jeju's signature flowers during spring season. The colors are so vibrant, some are deep red, some are bright pink. What's interesting about camellia flowers is that they bloom beautifully even during the colder season, which is why they're very symbolic in Korea. They represent love, admiration, and enduring beauty. And walking beside these camellia trees felt so calming. Parang ang simple lang ng moment, but at the same time, sobrang relaxing. And this is what I really appreciate about traveling. So tara, samahan niyo ako as we continue our spring adventure here in Jeju Island. So we are finally here at Hueri Natural Park here in Jeju Island. And the place already looks so relaxing even from the entrance pa lang. Look at these iconic Jeju stone statues called Dol Hariubang. These are actually one of the symbols of Jeju Island, and you'll see them almost everywhere around the island. Parang official welcome committee talaga nila. And I really love how the entrance itself already gives that peaceful countryside vibe. Very natural, very traditional Korean, and very Jeju. As we entered the park, one of the first things I noticed was how calm and refreshing the atmosphere was. You can hear the sound of the water, birds, and the breeze from the trees. And look at this beautiful pond area, with the small fountains, volcanic rocks, wooden bridges, and surrounding greenery. Parang nasa fairy tale garden lang. The park is actually very spacious, and there are so many beautiful corners to explore. Perfect siya if gusto mo lang mag-relax. One thing I noticed about Jeju parks is that they really preserve nature beautifully. Hindi siya overly commercialized. Look at these flowers! Ang ganda talaga ng colors nila under the sunlight. Parang every corner is picture perfect. And these traditional brown jars here are actually called ongi jars. These are commonly used in Korea for storing kimchi, sauces, soybean paste, and other fermented foods. Very traditional Korean culture talaga. I love how Huiri combines nature and Korean tradition in one place. Hindi lang siya puro flowers and gardens. Everything still feels very organic and connected to nature. And while walking around, mapapansin mo talaga yung relaxing pace ng mga tao here. Everyone's just enjoying the scenery, taking pictures, and appreciating the moment. And now, look at this beautiful hidden garden inside Hueri Natural Park. Everywhere you look, puro pastel colors. Blue, pink, purple, and soft lavender flowers surrounding the whole area. Especially with this cute little floral structure in the middle. Perfect talaga for photos. Hydrangeas are actually one of the most famous flowers in Korea. And seeing them this close in different colors makes the whole experience even more special. And another thing that caught my attention here are these beautiful tangerine trees. Jeju Island is actually very famous for its sweet halabong and tangerines. So seeing these orange trees everywhere really gives that authentic Jeju countryside feeling. Ang sarap lang tingnan. The bright orange fruits against the blue sky and green leaves. Sobrang aesthetically pleasing. And while walking around here, hindi mo talaga mafe-feel yung stress. It's one of those places where you want to relax, breathe fresh air, and simply enjoy the beauty around you. And we are now here at the famous Canola flower field. And wow, look at this view. It feels like standing in the middle of a yellow ocean. Parang endless sea of canola flowers everywhere you look. Sobrang ganda niya. The bright yellow flowers, the fresh Jeju breeze, the blue sky, and even these palm trees in the background. It almost feels tropical, but at the same time very Korean spring vibe. No wonder ang daming tourists here today. Everywhere you look, people are taking photos, videos, enjoying the scenery, and simply appreciating the beauty of spring in Jeju Island. And honestly, I can't blame them. This place is absolutely breathtaking. One thing I noticed here in Jeju is that spring season feels very alive. You can really see how people enjoy nature here. Hindi lang siya sightseeing, it's more of experiencing the season itself. And walking through this huge field of canola flowers feels so peaceful and relaxing. Parang nawawala yung stress mo habang naglalakad ka dito. Parang bawat corner dito Instagrammable. And this is probably one of the most iconic spring experiences you can have in Jeju Island. When people think about Jeju during spring, isa talaga sa unang pumapasok sa isip is these beautiful canola flower fields. And now I finally understand why. The view feels so dreamy, especially when you see the flowers stretching all the way to the horizon. Parang walang katapusan yung yellow field. And with the Jeju breeze and the fresh countryside air, sobrang relaxing talaga ng feeling. One thing I really appreciate about Jeju is how nature is everywhere. Even simple landscapes become something extraordinary because they preserve them beautifully. So, moments like this remind me why traveling is so special. It's not always about luxury or expensive experiences. Sometimes, it's simply standing in the middle of nature, feeling the wind, seeing beautiful flowers, and appreciating how peaceful life can be.
Try to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
And just like that, our beautiful canola flower adventure here in Jeju Island comes to an end. Honestly, this place is something I will never forget. Thank you so much for joining me in this spring adventure here at Huri Natural Park and the beautiful canola flower fields of Jeju. If you enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Thrifty Duck Diaries, for more travel adventures around the world. And I'll see you again on my next adventure.